light, there is no consequence except
we've seen some of our ministers who use the train.
Exactly.
Who use the Uber in developed countries.
Exactly. They ride bicycles.
But we see how much they disobey the traffic rules here. How with the convoys and
very long queue of convoys.
So the problem is Nigeria. We're not that when it comes to our mental orientation. We're not that advanced. But countries that are even more advanced than us, they have technology in place that if you disobey traffic, there are consequences. You will be fined. But here there are. Why do people obey traffic in those places? Whether the policeman is there or not, if you disobey any traffic law,
you'll be caught.
You will be caught. They will get you. But here nobody gets you. So everything is done haphazard. Everything is we cannot. Our traffic lights cannot function. For 48 hours. So come on, what are we saying?
All right. Now let's move away from that and head into the issues of politics for a bit. This headline on The Nation this morning says, El-Rufai, Fashola, and Fashola say, Buhari backing for Tinubu is solid. And this is coming days after we saw and heard that forces in the villa are trying to pull down or
sabotage the Tinubu's presidential campaign.
So this and the two scenarios are not working together, and then you will now wonder, why would that first instance come up in the first place? Why would there be claims of the president sabotaging his own party presidential campaign candidate? But then El-Rufai, as always, will support or will always back the president, and Fashola, they are coming to say, okay, his backings for Tinubu is solid. But then I want us to also touch this particular, because we've seen manifestos and campaigns are ongoing. This presidential candidate are making lots of promises. But the president said no one government can fix Nigeria's problems, because this headline also attaches another one that says APC candidates restates commitment to job creation, credit facility for businesses, and all of the promises that he made. What are your thoughts on this?
The problem is the government has played us, because they think that the vast majority of Nigerians are not that smart. Politics is a game. That's why they call it a game.
So, sorry, just before you continue, if you look at the amount of people that converge in these rallies, do you still want to say the people believe the government has played them?
No, the people are trying to survive. Now, most of the rallies that you are seeing, there are mobilization fees as low as 1,000 naira. Wow. So that's why you don't judge the success of a candidate by the number of people that are attending, So and the government politicians are aware. They have weaponized poverty. And that's why you have all these rhetorics and all these politically correct statements. They have to release a statement because they think that the majority of people are fools. Based on President Buhari's public action, it is almost impossible for you to believe that he is supporting Tinubu. That's it. I'm not anti any political party or for any political party, but Nigerians must rise to the point where we're able to use our intellect to reason, because these people think that we are not smart, and that's why they think they can use us. And if Buhari is doing this, maybe he's trying to leave a legacy after knowing that probably the 8 years of his government is monumental failure. Maybe he wants to use this election as a legacy. But can I tell you what? You cannot mess up a country for 8 years. And then you now want to use one thing. And that's why a lot of people are gullible. And it boils down to the orientation I was talking about. You cannot mess a country up for 8 years. Nigerians are suffering in Dubai. They are being denied work visa. The government has not made any statements. We don't really care. A Nigerian was killed in broad daylight in Italy last year in the afternoon. Nobody said anything from the government. And then all these things happened. The disregard for lives and properties. And then you think you can use the election. And then you have a lot of Nigerians who think the enemy of my enemy is my enemy. Oh, because he's against Tinubu, I don't like Tinubu, then he's a good man. No. We have to quit this low-life thinking and be people. We have to be able to, regard intelligent, creative criticism of government. That's very important. So this El-Rufai statement is just a politically correct, let's just say this so people don't think it is irrelevant.
So at this point now, you've said that El-Rufai statement is let's just take it as a politically correct statement. And now on a final note now, the presidential election is just a little over 2 weeks away now. What would be your advice to Nigerians as we head into the 2023 general elections? Because I think a whole lot is still going to play out, and the political scene is getting really heated up right now, to add to the fact that Nigerians are not actually happy. And before, it was the fact that we do not have money, we do not have money. But beg your pardon, all of a sudden Nigerians now have money, but no access to the money. What will be